Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have a quick little project today using the new Beach Beauties digital kit that is available in my Etsy shop. And it includes, well, you get a variety of postcards, and I'll show you. So you have these 3 portrait postcards and this trading card. Very cute. You get these 4 portrait style postcards. These are all from the early 1900s from my antique card collection. And so you get these 3, and these are the landscape, and these 3. So the kids and the moms and the older kids, and the back of 1 postcard. And then you get, this is a bathhouse, Long Beach bathhouse showing crowd on beach, Long Beach, California. And this one is a Steamer Louise Landing Excursions, Tolster Beach, Maryland. Excuse me. This is Avila, California. And then these are real shells and starfish, dried, that I have just copied. And you can cut these out and use them, or you can use this this piece here as part of your paper crafting. So what I have done is I have taken the portrait, so this one here and this one here, and I have copied them at 5 by 7, and I got this size cards, okay? Then I took the, actually this was before I changed it, so this has the back of the postcard here. These girls are on a different, on the other one, but I printed those at 3.5 by 5, and so I have these little pieces here. Okay, so 5 by 7, and you get this size, 3 by 5, and you get this size. And what we're going to make is this little book. So this little tiny purse, I call it a purse book, and it has a pocket in the front. It has some blank pages, and then in the center we have a little tuck spot that we're able to put some other things in that, you know, if you wanted to write something down because you want to remember it, you can go ahead and write it on one of these little things. And then we have, on this one, we have a charm dangling, and we have a paper clip that is closing it. So this is what we're going to make, and it's pretty simple. I am using, from my stash, I am using some of the panel cards from the Hot Buy sets of Michaels. I have some of the 450 hearts that I cut out with my Cricut. I have some tags that were in my stash, and then I have those and those. And then I have these shells, and what they are is, you may have one of these, one of the necklaces with all the shells on it, and I cut it, and I have a couple of little containers that have shells in them. So we are going to go ahead and start with, let's see. We can go ahead and pick out one of the girls here. I think we'll do her. We already did that one, so I thought we would try something a little different. We have the stripes. Okay, I like the little girl on the stripes, and it actually ended up being this way, I think. No, it'll be that way that we had. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and like I said, I'm using one of the cards that I had in my stash. You could use scrapbook paper. It ends up being cut at just a little over 4 inches. Okay, we'll cut the next one too. So just because I already have it out. And on my ruler, I have this other mark here that's where I'm going to and cutting. Okay. So that way I have another one ready. And we're just going to go ahead and fold this in half. I'm going to go ahead and do the cover, and that way it is drying while I'm making the stuff for the inside. So I think that I like it just like that, and I am going to use, don't have my ATG, I don't know what I've done with my ATG gun. Of course it could like be where it's supposed to be. It's been so long since I've used it, it's probably put away. It is. Let's see if nope. It doesn't have any tape in it. That's why it's been put away and hasn't been brought back out. Poor little thing. So I'm making these little purse gifts, as a gift for a meeting a network meeting that I am involved with, that I'm on the core team, and I'm making them as a gift. If someone brings a guest to the next meeting, they're going to get one of these little booklets. So if you come to Women in Touch in the Antelope Valley and you bring a guest in July, you will get one of these sweet little purse gifts. Okay, so there's that. And then what I did was I had this heart that was sitting right here. You know how I am about the things that are sitting here on my desk. And I just cut four of the little pieces. Okay. And I'm going to glue this down. So I put glue on all of the little pieces. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and try and line it up with the bottom of the card. I'm not going to worry about what the top part looks like, but I want to line it up with the bottom, because people that that kind of stuff plays with their brain, I want to make sure that they're good with it. So I do have these stickers that I've been wanting to use up. So I have this one that says Cherish, and I'm going to use that on here instead of the word possibility. Okay, we're going to open it up. I'm going to go ahead and use the other half of this this card to make my pockets, because I can use this for several of the pockets. And I'm going to go with, I'll do an 1.5" pocket. Of course, if I'd have cut it the other way, we would have just been able to cut it in half, duh. So if you do your 1.5" this way on this card, it'll be much better. You'll be able to just cut it in half. You won't be wasting like I'm going to waste right here. Oh well. Oh well. And then we're going to go ahead and... Now, if you wanted to make this pocket so that it wasn't flush up against, you could do it with the little flaps, and so that it will hold more. But I'm just going to go ahead and have it Okay, you want to make sure that you're away from the center. And it's okay if you go over a little bit because you can cut that from the outside. Okay. Make sure that I'm lined up here. Lined up here. Okay. So here we go. We just come to this side. Cut it. Okay. So again, this digital kit is available in my Etsy shop now. And so I hope this helps us celebrate the beginning of summer today. Here in the United States, it's the beginning of summer. And where I live, it definitely feels like summer. Okay, so this is, I have my cover and I have my inside pocket ready. We're gonna set that aside and let it dry. And then I have a stack of, or I did, oh, I see what I did. I used it for some of it for Stamp Away Saturday. Okay, so what I have is from shipping. Okay, go ahead and let's see. Can do the measurement inside right to there. And I'll actually measure it so that well, okay, let's see how big this is. This is 5.5 inches. Okay. Measure. Okay, so this is 5.5. So we are going to go to 5.25. And that will give us just that little bit of room on either side. And let's see, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 sheets. I didn't want to make this overwhelming. So now this way, remember this way we were just a little bit over 4. So we can go just a little bit under 4 will be our best spot. And then you can save if you have like this. These are from when I make my packing labels. I had a stack of these. Okay, so those are my inside papers. So a little under 4 by a little by 5.25-ish. Okay, we're going to fold them in half, and you will want to pull out your bone folder if you can. Oh, got this one. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is what we're going to have. And we can go ahead, and we're probably dry enough to play with this. And just put it in there and make sure it fits and you like it. So you have this little notebook. And let's see. I'm going to grab needle. This is my Georgia needle. It doesn't have green thread in it anymore because I like using it. Thank you, Georgia. Okay, so I'm going to get a different color baker twine just because I don't think that one matches so well. Or as well, we can use the yellow. Or, yeah, that does not match. So we will use the yellow baker's twine. And this was, by the looks of it being in a little bag, this probably came in a swap or in a random act of kindness. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and thread my needle. I'm just going to go ahead and thread my needle. I'm going to cut my thread. I'm going to cut the thread and try it again. What a difference, huh? Okay, we want all the pieces of the thread through. There we go. Okay, and we're going to want it to be 2 times and a little bit, because I want it to kind of hang off. So hopefully I've given it enough that it will hang off. Okay, so now we'll grab out 2 paper clips. I do still use paper clips even though this is not a lot of paper, just to help keep it. Okay, so I'm going to put it on. Put one on the top and one on the bottom. You can put one on each, all 4 sides. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure that that my crease is met up with the crease of the cover. I'm going to do a 3-hole binding on this. I'm just going to take my string, go straight through the back, and pull it through. Now I'm going to hold my thread so it's hanging down, because that's how I want it on this one. I'm going to come up and just push this through about 1 inch down from the top. You can put it wherever you want. Actually, you can even do a 2-hole binding on this one, because this particular one, I did not put any extra papers. There's no strange. Okay, so with baker's twine, I want to make sure, or any of my several thread yarns or anything, I want to pull this one down, okay? That way there's a hole here that I'm going through, and hopefully I'm not putting my needle through the thread. That's been one of the biggest pains that I've done, is had that happen where I've gone through and ended up with the hole. So again, you want to come up about 1 inch, or that's what I'm going to do. Come up about 1 inch. I'm going to put it through. There we go. And then come over, and I like to come up and through while I still have my needle. Then I'm going to make sure everything is tight, and I'm going to tie it off. Okay, tie it off. So I double tie it, and then, and then you're done. And basically, you're done binding it, and you could just leave it at that. No problem. Now, I want to, and I should have gone ahead and tried. I haven't tried it with these shells yet. Okay, but I'm gonna want to put a shell on one of the strings. So I think what I'm gonna do, check out which one's longer. This one. They're both really the same. Okay. I'm going to pull the threads through. So, let's see. First of all, are there any of my subscribers or their significant others or somebody in their family or household that are ham radio operators? And if you are you participating in Field Day this weekend? Field Day is a once a year event that as a I love this shell. I think that one's cool. I'm hoping that I can get through that one. It's a once a year event that we do, and there is contesting, and you're trying to reach as many people via radio throughout the world, basically. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So my husband and I have a family reunion every year, and it is the last Saturday of June. Field Day is the last Saturday that's in a full weekend in June. So about every 4 or 5 years, we get to participate in Field Day. We don't get to, because the family reunion is amazing, and it's our priority to spend our time with family. So anyway, so we get to do it this year. We're very excited. This is our so we'll take our stuff, take the stuff up to the. I wanted this to hang down out of it. So I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't. I should have left them longer. So I'm just coming down here to the bottom. So oh wow, it's not going to come down to the bottom. Anyway, so there is that. Now it has its binding. There we go. And so the other thing that you can do with your string, if you want to, if you don't want just the string hang, of course you can. You've seen me use sequins, put sequins on it. I have punched out hearts and butterflies and different things and attached those to each other on the string. So there's all kinds of things you can do there. I like that better with it. Okay. So now the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a little tuck pocket here in the center, and we're just going to put glue on the outside and the bottom of our miniature antique postcard. And I chose the one with the moms and the kids at the beach because it has the little girl on the front. So I think that's a good match. And then we're going to put a variety of little things that she'll be able to write on in the pocket. So I think this one will do the green. And it had this string in it, but I don't want that in it for this card. So yeah, we can use the piece that we had left over where I cut too much. And I'm going to go through. I have a loop that's the half of the remnant. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to just pull it, go through the loop, put the two things through the loop. Okay, so there's that. And we'll put this, it's going to go inside here. And I'll put it in backwards so that you can see the good side from the front. And then because this one had some yellow in it, I'm going to use the yellow heart and you can put this in it, you know, because you have it. And let's see, we have this keep the coupon, and so like the ticket. So there is the little booklet. Now we want to add, let's see what colors. I'm looking for a, that doesn't match. Ah, we can use this one. And then we're gonna do one of the little, I've been making these little lace. So I cut a piece of lace off about an inch, and it's the lace that has this little pocket up here. And I think this was part of the lace that came in that giant bag of lace that I purchased from Amore Fabriques. That was a crazy amount of lace that I got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I've pulled out the edge of the paper clip from the side going down to the bottom. And I'm just going to thread my paper clip through that little pocket. Then I'm going to take it and, like a roller coaster, go all the way up to the top. Move the piece back in, push the piece back in. Now I'm going to come down here, and I just need a little piece, like 2 inches, maybe 2.5 inches of this, the same color baker's twine that I'm using in the other places. I'm going to take the loop again. I'm going to go under and through. Okay, I'm going to hold on to these. Then I'm going to come down, bring the lace down. Actually put the lace through the loop first. Okay, so hold on to those 2 little ones. And put the lace through. Okay, so we're pulling the lace through. And then I'm going to take the 2 little pieces and put them also through the loop. Okay, so everybody's come through the loop. Now we're going to pull the lace carefully all the way up to the top of the paper clip. Then we're going to pull the 2 ends while we're pushing the loop also up to the top. Okay, pushing the loop up to the top, and it should cover over the lace. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and add just a dab of glue. I'm going to use hot glue because I think I have it. And it will dry much faster. Okay, so again, pulling the lace and pulling the loop up and the lace up and the 2, and there I have my fancy lace loop thing, okay, that will hold my little booklet closed. Okay. And, you know, they don't have to use the paper clip on the little book, but for now it'll keep it closed. So that is the little tiny booklet, and you might want to remember to sign the back. So there we have it. This one I had the little seahorse charm that I was able to put on the bottom. This one we have the little shell that is on the inside. I wonder if we could, it's like pull. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So, little purse booklet. I think they're kind of fun. I think that they're really cute with these images. And so we have several other images, and we can go ahead and make more. I think this purple would be fun for the one where they're fishing. We have the one where they're in the long suits. And that could actually go on a yellow card if we had yellow. So it could go on yellow. It could go. I would probably do it that way. This one can go on this card. This one might work on purple because she's wearing sort of purple. Oh, she's purple. Definitely put her on the purple. So both of those go on the purple. She can go on the other blue card. And then these ones are kind of different. Let's put her maybe on this blue and them on this. So anyway, there we go. I'm going to continue to make these, so I have some of them already started. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you go out and make yourself some little purse gifts. The other thing that I think would be really fun to do is you could also, make a couple of paper clips, like the flat paper clips, and maybe even a bookmark, and have those be like a little gift. Or you could use this. This could be a tuck spot instead of a pocket, and you could put a gift card inside here. That might be kind of fun. So anyway, happy summer, welcome summer. And so the Spring Blossom kit and the Spring Blossom, everything Spring Blossom is on sale in my Etsy shop because spring is done. So check that out if you've been looking for a kit and wanting to follow along. The Spring Blossom kit has like 40 videos that go along with it, showing you how to use everything in the kit to make a junk journal. You could use it, and you could also make these little purse journals, because you're going to get, I have them at the 3.5 by 5. But you're going to get the digital kit. If you purchase the full-size kit, you get the digital kit with it. And you'd be able to use these and make a little purse. Use it, do it at 5 by 7 so that they are this size. And then you could make the purse album there. But you also can order this in just the digital. It is on sale as well. So I hope you enjoyed. And I hope that you go out and, like I said, go out and make yourself a little purse, a purse booklet, and find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being here. Happy summer. Bye.